So after much finagling, a little bit of bending, and some finesse, I did get the screens in on both sides. And if you'll see, there they are. I scraped up my pretty paint job. I'm not worried about that. I can hit it with a couple of shots before I go to final installation. But I have my structure piece in. Now, I'll try to demonstrate the best I can, but taking this off, if you want to try this job, getting this started with these two on either end is the way to go. And I got to take the one that I put on, I got to take that off, and you'll see it in a second. So this is the booger, but once you get these started and get these wedged down inside there, it comes off. But the first time from factory, getting these off is not all that easy, especially getting it started. So with that, let's get the old one off, or the first iteration, and put this updated, new and improved model on with putting the support brace on up underneath there. And this is really super easy. You don't have, you can reach it straight up from underneath. You don't have to do anything special to take this off or that heat shield. So with that, let's get after it. So this is where it gets a little scary, especially taking off your OE equipment. This one here was the first purchase from the junkyard used, so I'm really not concerned about it. So get a little medieval here, a little primitive Pete, those of you who are Army maintainers. So flat tip screwdriver, get that. This is where that little tab is that I was telling you about. That little tab lives right up in there. And just get it in there and wedge her on out. There we go. So, oops, damn, that was a little tough. I was pushing myself away on the creeper. Sorry. So you can see that little tab right now. You can see the gray in between there. That's the tab. And then let's go to the top side and get the those backside tabs out. More tabs and more tabs. So we're cheating now a little bit. We're finding our first tab. You can see that right there, and place it right approximately here. So we know our first tab is going to be right approximately here. All right, we'll set this down. Changing our implementation devices. Stand by, I got the broken one here. That's how tight these jokers are. I broke both of them. So, oh yeah, that is very, very tight. So you got to wedge it up underneath there, and with gentle persuasion, that's exactly how you do it. And you just work yourself all the way around from one end to the other. And let's get her off. I dearly apologize, y'all. I forgot to tell you, because this is the rebuilt one without that inner frame. So that inner frame, that webbing, is going to be a second row, and it's going to be right here. This is a second inner row that you're going to have to get from the inside, work backwards out. I forgot about that. And these little sensors, these little receivers right here, you just, just literally spread them open, and the sensor pops right out. It's super duper easy. However, but like I said, these factory OE ones are super duper stiff, and these inner ones are a pain in the tuchus as well, trying to get those out in combination. Now as you get closer to the end, don't let it droop down, but that puts too much torque on this guy. You have to support the weight of it over here while you work around the circumference. So with that, I'm gonna get this guy installed. Let's see what happens. Okay, here she is, all installed. So on reinstallation, you want to start in the center and then work your way out to either side. And before you get to the corner, make certain your little tab is in the hole before you pop in, slam in that corner on either side. Again, there's that little tab that we got medieval on. Use some primitive Pete leverage, and then smack it in after you align that little slider. Because you do that last one, that pin will not align. You have to pop it back out and then put it in. So that's just a little reminder. So putting the little support back in. I'll try to get that. Let's see. Move the. I don't know if you can see it very well. Gosh, dog. So I do have. I need my pin light. I do have the bracket up in there, and it is much more structural than it ever was before. And I'll try to. Let's see. Oh Lord! I don't want to spin you upside down. Hold on a second. So here we go. So I literally am pushing with quite a bit of pressure here, and it is not moving. And this is my little ghetto fabulous Aero. I don't know if it's certainly not for everyone, but for track work, it really does work. These little fins on the side, they really work. And when I put the 18s on, these jokers right here, I am really low. So yeah, this Aero actually does work. So, and I'm very interested to see if the vents work in the back. So with that, guys, questions, comments, eviscerate me, but we'll see how it works. Hopefully the temps will be lower and I won't get squirrely, have any weird anomalies happen. If that does happen, I'll just take her off. And I'm going to try to get a before and after here as well at some point in the video. So with that, I'm heading to the track this weekend and experimental test pilot. I'll let you know how it goes. 19 out.